Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Henry and I am a Gold Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. I want to share a little something that I am passionate about that's on my heart today, and that is expecting success and not settling for less. So let me start off by asking you a question. Where do you think this can take you? What do you think you can do with this? Where can you go with this? Do you believe that Plexus products can restore your health? Do you believe that they can leave you feeling better than you've ever felt before? Do you believe that the business can pay for the products? Do you believe that the opportunity with this business could pay for a car payment? A house payment? A dream vacation? What about, could it enable you to stay at home with your children? Could it replace a full-time income and more? Do you believe that this business could offer others the chance to get back their hopes and dreams and achieve those that they never thought was possible? Let me tell you a little story. So when my husband and I were dating, I'm married to James. He's an electrician, electrical contractor. And when we were dating, he was an electrician. He was working for another company. We've been married 12 years now. We have 2 little ones, beautiful children, and he is the absolute best supporter. He is a fabulous daddy and just an amazing best friend. I'm so lucky to have him. But when we were dating, he was working for this company. He had it on his heart that he was going to quit and he was going to start his own company. And I just put in my resignation for teaching because we were going to move, and I let fear overcome. And I just started thinking about, what are we going to do for an income? What are we going to do for an income? We don't have anything once my teaching income stops at the end of the summer. I don't want to be living with our parents. I want to be living on our own. How's this going to work? And I asked him, what is your plan B if this does not work? How long do you give this, starting up your own company, before you go back and you find another job because we need an income? Fear. I let fear take over. And you know what he told me? He had done his research. He had looked up some facts. He said, there's no plan B, Michelle. Plan A has to work. Because when there's a plan B, you quit on your plan A. And I'm not quitting. It might take a little while to get my business up and going and to see a profit. But you know what? If I have a plan B, I'm going to give up. And so I'm not making a plan B. And he didn't. And 13 years in, he has a successful business that is doing really well. Well enough that I was able to stay home even prior to working Plexus because he didn't have a plan B. Here's another story. So when we were engaged and we're going through our premarital counseling, our counselor, fabulous man, asked us, what is the stopping point? At what point in time, what happens in your relationship where you two call it quits and it is just the breaking point, you cannot continue on anymore? What is it? And we looked at each other and we said, there isn't anything. There's no point of time where we give up on this relationship. We make it work. It's like, no. What is it? What happens where you guys decide, can't do it anymore? So there isn't one. We will make this relationship work. He wasn't trying to get us to go there. He was just asking to see, where are we on that, right? Okay. Well, 13 years later, we've had our fair share of arguments because we're human. And we're not perfect. And we've been through financial struggles big time to where I think it would have caused a lot of people to call it quits, to go to their plan B. We struggled with infertility for 5.5 years prior to Plexus, and that could have caused it. But we stuck with it. And I love him so much, and I'm so glad I did. There's no plan B. Okay, come Plexus. Let's bring Plexus into the picture. So, I remember speaking with my sponsor, Jacqueline, and I asked her, she just started Plexus, I hadn't signed on yet, and I said, what is it about this Plexus? Why are you so passionate about it? And she said, it's the people, it's the culture, they're my friends, they're my family, and you know, this business is amazing. These products are amazing, and I'm going to go to the top. I'm going to be diamond. She told her husband Damien that she was going to be diamond, that she was giving it her all. I remember that. I remember it was nap time, and this is pre-plexus for me. I was exhausted. I wanted nothing but to fall asleep myself, and here I am talking to her. I just wanted to take a nap. I was sitting on the couch downstairs, pregnant with my 2-year-old upstairs, or 1.5-year-old upstairs napping. I wanted to be napping too, but that struck me. She didn't have a plan B. This was it. She was dedicated. She was going to do it. Didn't know what diamond meant at the time. Now I'm in awe. Now she's amazing. She is a diamond. She did it. She did it really fast. And that is possible. But she had dedication. She believed it. So here's more questions for you. How long are you willing to give this business before you move on? What is your plan B? How long do you give it? How long do you give this plan A before moving on to your plan B? Do you have a limit? Do you have a time limit? Do you have some other limit? If this happens, I'm moving on. Are you asking your customers to give the products 60 days and be consistent? Are you getting frustrated when customers aren't consistent? They're like, oh, I just forget to take my product. Oh, I'm too busy and I forget. And you're like, you have to take the product. You have to be consistent to see results, right? How many of us have said that over and over again? You have to. What do you expect? You can't see results if you're not being consistent. You can't see results if you're not giving it time. You got to give it time. And we get frustrated when they give up because we know what could be, right? Guess what? It's no different with this business. We have to be consistent. We have to give it time because we know what it could be. We know what plan A and consistency and dedication and belief can be. Don't forget it. You know, I am a fairly quiet person. I can be very painfully shy. I have 2 really young kids that aren't in school. They're not in a ton of activities. I'm a homebody by nature, so getting them to activities is very uncomfortable for me, but I make it happen because I know it's what's best for them. I am a very few best friends type of girl. I am not this huge expanded network type of girl. As a matter of fact, my husband has made fun of me numerous times, saying if anything happens to him or my mother, I am screwed when it comes to friends, because that's just kind of how I am. I have friends, okay? I love you if you're my friends and you're watching this. I do love you. But you know, they're my best friends that I talk to every day. And so he just kind of picks on me about that. So my point with all that is you don't have to be the most popular sorority girl to succeed in network marketing. You don't have to be the most outgoing person and extrovert to succeed in network marketing. I'm growing my business and I'm making it work. All you have to do is believe and be consistent, just like we're asking our customers to do. Give it time and put yourself out there. Believe this can happen. You need to plan for plan A and forget about plan B. You need to expect success and never settle for less.